been so long, long hard days. They don't say God's changed my ways, change my ways, evil ways.
Hi everyone, Lewis here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some hype. We haven't had hype in quite a while, but I think we can maybe be hyped over this. I guess we'll see. But it's H1Z1. I know I haven't talked about it for a while, and I guess the hype died like 3 months ago or so because, you know, like 7 months ago they said it was going to come out 4 to 6 weeks and then it never came out, and a lot of people kind of just said whatever. But if you have been paying close attention to it, will be some gameplay footage in the background. It's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to be amazing, but let's be honest, something new in the scene, which is by a company which has actually made games in the past. That's better than nothing, right? I mean, there's nothing really else which is going to be coming out soon, which is in the genre and is made by a company which are known in the scene, kind of thing. So yeah, the thing which hypes people up, or should hype people up, I guess that entirely depends on how you're feeling about the whole thing. But like I said, just watch the footage in the background and maybe you'll see what I see the coolness, I guess, of it. You know, the cities and whatnot, all enterable and whatnot now. I said whatnot like 10 times. But yeah, there's been an announcement of an announcement, which as you can see, or as you've seen probably already from the title, it's an announcement of the release date. So on Monday, December the 8th, Smedley, I'm guessing on his Twitter, who's also the person who tweeted this out, he's the CEO of SOE, by the way, yeah, he tweeted out saying the access date is going to be on Monday, so I'm guessing he's going to tweet out on Monday, and hopefully it should come out this year. I just wanted to talk about that as well quickly, because a lot of people who haven't been paying attention to H1Z1, as I'm sure most of you haven't, them saying they're going to announce it on Monday, how much does that matter? I mean, if they're going to announce it on Monday, they could just say it's going to come out in 6 months, or they could just go back and do what they did before, where they said it's coming out 4 to 6 weeks, as they did 7 or so months ago, and the cycle continues. Well, although I don't actually have any evidence to back up his statement, if you ask anyone who's been following it a lot recently, I just can't find where the hell it came from. But in a tweet or in an interview or somewhere, was something talked about, which was about early access, where they said, you know, it's not just going to come out of the blue like Daisy Standalone did, where it's just no one expected it to come out, kaboom, it's out on Steam. Like, if it ever comes out, they're going to announce it about a week before that it's going to be coming out, and then it'll come out a week after. So my prediction for the release date is going to be, of course, December the 15th, which, if you guys remember Daisy Standalone's release date, that also came out on December the 16th. Wait, I was about to say the 15th, but I actually just googled it and it came out on the 16th of December. But still, the point is, it came out a year ago, pretty much on the same release date where H1Z1 could come out. Or either way, it should hopefully come out within this year, which I'd say is pretty cool. It coming out before Christmas is definitely going to be a big deal, I'm sure, for many of you guys who are looking to buy it. And if you get a new PC, you can get hyped over that. And honestly, if you haven't been following H1Z1 in a while, it could be the saviour. Or not the saviour, I say it as if like the genre's dead, but it could be the game, the go-to game for the genre, or it could be a massive pile of shit, who knows. There has been a lot of details which have been discussed over the past few months that you guys haven't been following it, like I said, I assume. There's no real specific details with what the early access is going to entail. Things like, you know, how many servers there's going to be, how many people there is going to be per servers, although there has been, you know, talk about it a long time ago, like the possibility of having thousands of people per server. But how big's the world going to be? I mean, all these things we don't know. You're only going to work out when the game eventually comes out. And that is also going to be another big deal with, you know, whether the game sucks or not. So, although those details aren't confirmed, I have confirmed a bunch of other details throughout the past few months, which are nice to know. And if you know, are hyped for the possibility of it coming out really soon. I mean, it's coming out, well, the announcement is going to be in 24 hours, so fucking hype for that, right? But I would recommend going through all of the dev blogs and checking out those, because the dev blogs are very good. They're a bit longer than they used to be, and they show off some pretty cool stuff. And depending on, you know, who the dev blog is on, like which developer they're talking to, we could talk about different things. And yeah, it's pretty good. Along with the tweet, of course, Smedley announcing the announcement, he also tweeted out recently saying that he's glad they took the time that we did. And I can kind of plus one now. If you look back at the game, I think people really just wanted it because, well, they just wanted a new game, you know? A new game in 4 to 6 weeks, that sounds good. It'll get developed and updated and shit, but honestly, it looked like shit then. It didn't look like it had any real gameplay, so I can +1 this tweet. And also, of course, mentioning that also, if you wanted to set the quality bar high for early access. So pretty much the same tweet twice. But you see what they're saying, you know? It'll be good. Maybe. I'm not going to try to completely convince everyone that, you know, the game's going to be amazing, because like I said, it could be bad, but just to show a few things which have, you know, been shown in the past few months, but they did show off the snow system, so there will be dynamic weather, which will change over time. It can be in an actual season-controlled way, so, you know, it'll only be snowing once a year, you know, in wintertime, or it could be in a way where it'll be random every day. But they talk about the possibility of having those two different ways of controlling the weather. But either way, it'll be snowing and it won't be snowing. Shit'll be snowed on, like your car, the environment. Pretty much every building is enterable, like I mentioned before. And also underground environments. There is underground environments. You can get torches and whatnot in the game, as you would have seen already from the gameplay. So, yeah. There's a lot of stuff online to watch either way. The thing in the background right now as well is from a few months ago, but it's still pretty cool. It's showing off a new audio system which they added. That's the reason why some of this gameplay doesn't actually have the gunshots and stuff, because we're changing the gunshot audio, so that way gunshots, well, everything sounds different indoors than it does outdoors, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah, like I said, that was a few months ago, so that's why things look weird and whatnot, but I don't know, hopefully this video has at least been informational and brought you guys back up to date with how H1Z1 is going, especially with the most important news, which is the announcement of an announcement date happening very soon. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have got opinions, so feel free to share them in the comment section below. There's probably a lot of people who still think it looks like complete shit, but I think it looks okay, you know? Barricading, base building, houses, the game doesn't run like shit, a lot of people on the server. At one time, zombies which don't desync. You know, I'm not comparing to DayZ. DayZ's going to be better in different ways, but, you know, you see what I'm saying. Either way, thanks for watching. Like I said, leave a comment in the comment section below of what you're thinking. If you guys be interested in some H1Z1 videos when it eventually comes out, please tell me, because, I don't know, I'd like to know, at least. Or if you don't want me to ever play it because you think it's shit, feel free to say that too. Like I said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and all good stuff. There'll be a bunch of useful information in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.